How about sitting in the sun for 15 minutes a day? Let's talk about
Absolutely.
that one.
Especially with your feet on the ground. All those rubber soles
Grounding.
not help. Yeah, grounding. Grounding is another one. So again, when the emotions want to run wild, and like you said, not even when you're detoxing. What about if you're a mother of five and you work 10 hours a day and you still have to come home and make dinner and do all this? You don't think that woman's going to be frantic and a little like, where am I? Go outside,
Mhm.
go in the sun, they won't find you. Most mothers try and go to the bathroom, they'll find you there. Go outside and just sit out there. And here in Arizona, the sun is out every day almost, right? So it's a very easy thing to do. But another thing that I also want to suggest, talking about grounding, when you ground yourself, meaning, put your feet on that dirt and re kind of just, it's kind of plugging in like your cell phone, you plugging into the earth, right? But when you asked earlier, what is another simple tool? We're coming up with a whole bunch of really great things that we can do for ourselves. But one thing about the emotions that I think is very important is not to run from them.
That is a good one actually, because I do
Yeah.
have a friend. I have a few people that run from them.
And you'll know right away. You're sitting and chatting with a friend, a sister, a family member, someone, your children. And the moment you hit a soft spot, the moment that it's something very, again, the word sensitive to them, or that the emotions are going to come, they don't want to cry, especially some mothers that are single and carry both weights of the male and the female, tend to want to be more masculine because they know they can't give a foothold, right, to that child. Then what happens to their emotions? They get bottled up. I don't want them to see me cry, or the child doesn't want to open up to the mother, or whatever situation it is. Most of society, especially now that everything's out there on Facebook, sometimes people don't feel comfortable sharing. They don't feel comfortable being vulnerable. But that's where you heal, when you touch on the vulnerability and embrace that moment that you're in a dark place with anxiety of the future, fear of the future, depression about the past that I can't change, what's going on inside of me, and all of these flood inside of the head, and nobody else outside knows it's going on. But someone might say something that triggers and they run, or
Mm.
they go for help and they're with a therapist of some sort, and the moment that they have to open up, something comes up, they cancel the appointments. It's life. I have something else I need to do, and they forget about themselves. So instead of running, I usually invite my students to embrace, sit with it, feel the pain. It's okay. Feel the
Mhm.
anguish. Don't run from it, because eventually you will be so grateful. You will see that as the best friend, if you will. That pain carried you through your life so that you can get to a point of transformation that comes from a very deep place. And you will never see that place as dark, or as my enemy, or the worst thing I did in my life. No, because it was a stepping stone to get to a better place.